Hello, today we're watching Marc Rebillet featuring Harry Mack in the club. Inti, how come you chose this?
Well, it was recommended to me, and I'm personally a big fan of Marc Rebillet, and I'm also personally a big fan of Harry Mack, and this is really cool that I found these two people during lockdown. That's kind of, I think I might have heard of Harry Mack a little bit before lockdown, but I've really, really got into them both during lockdown, and they're doing a collaboration, so that'll be really fun.
Nice. What kind of music are either of them? Because I know absolutely nothing about them, never heard of them before.
Harry Mack is a freestyle rapper, and he does Omegle bars online. So Omegle bars are great. He just goes onto Omegle, that website where you can just sort of skip through and meet a random person in the world, ask them for 3 random words, and he'll create a rap to them on the spot.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and Marc Rebillet, or Rebillet, he is he makes music on the spot as well. So he's got a piano, he beatboxes, and he sings and freestyles as well. So he's a bit like what's his name with the big giant hair? What's his name? He improvises music all the time, stream of consciousness almost music. Reggie Watts. Yeah, Bob Marley. Reggie Watts. So he's a bit similar to Reggie Watts in terms of he does all the looping and stuff. So this will be a really fun collab between them.
Trying to shake my ass in the club.
Shaking that ass. Shaking that ass. Shaking that ass.
Shaking that ass.
Yeah. So we shaking that ass.
Yeah.
I know we shaking that ass.
Come on, baby.
You know we shaking that ass. Yeah.
Yeah. I said got the shot in the club, got the shot in the whiskey in the club, got the shot of the vodka in the club, got the shot of the gin and the Henny in the club, got the shot in the club, got a little shot in the club, gonna sit my ass down in the club, gonna sit down, gonna feel that vibe, gonna get up, gonna dance, gonna get real high, gonna feel that vibe in the club, gonna feel a little bitty vibe in the club, gonna walk up to the shorty in the club, gonna say what up, it's in the club, I said it's that party shit up in the club, I said I'm gonna use it, I'm in the club, I said I'm gonna work that muscle in the club, I'm working that vibe, working muscle in the club, gotta work that.
Bringing that funk in the club, I'ma get real drunk in the club, I'ma take a chance in the club, hey, we gon' stand up, dance in the club, yeah, I'm about to flirt in the club, got my laptop doing work in the club, yeah, I don't ever fall in the club, pulling out my cell, making calls in the club, yeah, bringing season greetings to the club, yeah, having corporate meetings in the club, yeah, hanging out with homies in the club, hey, by myself, lonely in the club, yeah, I broke into the club, yeah, not supposed to be up in the club, yeah, alarms going off in the club, hey, getting arrested by the boss of the club, damn, I'm lost in the club, hey, shit is cold as frost in the club, hey, turn the AC off in the club, damn, I'm about to cough in the club, hey, think I'm about to catch me a flu in the club, I be yelling out what it do in the club, hey, man, y'all know I be ripping the club, yo, Mark, don't you know we way too sick for the club?
Yo, let me prescribe you a little oxylocoxinum. You got to get the medicine the best for them. Baby got an ultimatum for you because you've been in the club for 2 days straight, bitch. Gotta get out, you doing work, doing play, doing dance, doing shit, doing all that shit. I said you need to get out of the club. Need to get out of the club, see the sunshine, bitch. Need to see a little sunshine in the club. Need to see a little sunshine in the club. It doesn't really matter, baby, stay in the club. We'll put some sunshine on the sunroof.
Oh, shit.
Damn, that's so good.
Oh, fuck. Okay, firstly, obviously, Harry Mack is a superior rapper. Like, I think his rhymes are just so effortless. They come out of his face so effortlessly, especially as a freestyle rapper. But Marc Rebillet, he is so there with him. He's so there with him, listening to everything that Harry Mack says. Like, when Harry Mack goes, "We're way too sick for the club," like, and immediately, when Harry Mack sort of finished his moment, immediately Marc Rebillet was like, "Let me prescribe you some oxy," or whatever. He went straight into it without having to, like, think about it. He wasn't thinking about that before because he sort of ended it with sick. It was just so good. He just jumped straight in on the, "Let me prescribe you some," whatever he said. That was great. It kind of reminds me of, like, obviously we would be nowhere near this good, but if me and you just pull on a beat and try to come up with a song about a club, we'd end up going into silly directions like this.
Yeah, it's nice. It's very silly. It's a little bit like that. Like Aziz Ansari has a In the Club song, which is along these kind of lines. It's, repeating in the club, but just starting off normal, being like, oh yeah, we're drinking in the club. Oh yeah, we're dancing in the club, but then getting sillier and sillier.
Favorite rhymes. Shit, it's cold as frost in the club. Someone turned the AC off in the club. That's so good.
It's great.
Right, baby, get the sun in the club. Baby, get your son in the club. Baby, get your daughter in the club. Now the whole family in the club. Thanksgiving dinner in the club. Thanksgiving dinner in the motherfucking club.
Yeah,
baby, yo, it's family time, bitch, in the club.
In the club.
I'm doing everything and everything is up in the club.
Yeah.
Feeling no vibes in the club. God damn it,
I think I'm locked in the club. No windows, no clocks in the club.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm going hard in the club. Wait,
no.
Why are there bars in the club?
Oh,
I don't mean bars with the drinks in the club. I mean bars like under sinks in the club. Like we locked in a cell, like we stuck in the club. Fuck it, we still turning up in the club. Wow.
In the club. In the club.
Yeah.
We turning up in the club. I'm in the club, in the club.
Yeah.
I've been in the club for 3 months. I've been in the club for 2 years.
Damn.
I've been in the club, it's all here.
Yeah.
I'm actually in prison, though weird. I'm up in the club, bitch, yo. I'm up in the damn club and locked up. I said I'm up in the club, gonna turn right up. In prison, it doesn't matter, baby. Smoke that blunt in that motherfucking club. Smoke that blunt in the motherfucking club. Don't worry about the smoking regulations in that goddamn club. Smoke that motherfucking blunt in the club. Smoke the damn blunt in the goddamn club.
Yeah.
Smoke the damn blunt in the goddamn club.
Yeah.
Smoke the damn blunt in the goddamn die.
Yeah.
Smoke the damn blunt in the pop poop pie. Smoke the die. That's the club, baby. A lot of shit going on in the club.
Welcome to the club. It's crazy in here.
It's a little too much in here, guys. A little too much in the club, all right?
We might need a break from the club, guys. You know, I don't know.
I'm feeling my entire life is converging onto the club, and I'm not a fan of that. I don't know.
The club is just starting to sound very weird as I say it. Just the sound
Club,
of the words.
Club. Gla, glab, gla, gle, glu, gla, glu, gla, glu, gla, gli, glu, gla, glung, da, gling, do, glung, glung, glang, glang, gling, glu, ding, ding, glung, gling, glung, glang, gling, da, gling, ding, do, gling, glung, glang, gling, ding, ding, do, glung, ging, glung, glang, ring, bing, 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 boom, boom, ba. I'm up inside a goddamn goo. I'm up inside a bar. I'm up inside a beep, booty. I'm up inside a motherfucking roopty boo. What's up, boop, la, beep, bloop, pop, bloop.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, that's fucking so funny. Oh man, you know what? Me and Kit were talking about this just on the phone yesterday about how sometimes a conversation with somebody else might not go very well because one of you aren't really aren't fully vibing off the conversation properly, and maybe you're thinking too much, or you're trying too hard to keep the conversation going, and you're jumping in at the wrong places.
Thinking ahead too much.
Yeah, exactly. And just like they're both so good at being just completely in the moment. Like as soon as Harry Mack was like, just the word club is starting to sound weird, immediately Marc Rebillet was like, club. Like he immediately he heard that, it encapsulated it and went straight in, like, and carried on with the conversation. It's so good. I love people like that.
Yeah, it's such a present state of mind. It's the flow, it's being completely in the present moment. It's awesome.
Do you think, as somebody who does a lot of improv themselves, not music, do you think they'd be good at improv, or do you think it doesn't translate? Like, they're just good at making music and making funny rhymes, or do you think they would be good at doing, like, an improv scene?
I think if they can bring over that headspace of being so open to what your partner's giving you and not planning ahead, but just being present in the moment, then yeah.
Oh, so good. So good.
Boop the pop, boop the pop, up inside the club. I'm up inside the club. Up inside the club.
Up in it, up in it.
Up inside the club.
I'm really up in it.
Up inside the club.
I'm really up in it.
Said I'm really up in it.
In it. My club experience is infinite. I'm in it. in it, in it. Our club experience is infinite. In it, in it, in it. Our club experience is infinite. In it, in it, in it, in it. Our club experience is infinite. I bring the truest verse. The club has become my whole universe. Yeah, I'm in here with my collective. Stuck in the club, I ain't got no perspective. Yeah, y'all know that I'm truly crazed, cause I've been locked away from the UV rays. Yeah, yo, you woulda likened Frankenstein to me, cause I got no vitamin D. I'm stuck inside these motherfucking walls. Inside the club, I'm starting to evolve. Hit the dance floor, I'm starting to crawl. We up in the club and we having a ball. I haven't slept in like 48 hours. All I can taste, my saliva so sour, sweat dripping off my forehead to my eyes. I've been here for a week straight, recognize. Yeah, I'm stuck in the club. Yeah, fuck with the club. Yeah, trust me, we be up in the club. We never leaving the club, we believe in the club. And yo, before I came here, I wasn't seeing the club. Now he's in the club, and she's in the club, and we in the club. The only thing that we can fucking be is a club. I am the club, you are the club. The club is I am in it is me. You are about to witness these crazy thoughts coming out of my brain. I'm in the club just trying to maintain. Oh my god, too much heat in the club. My body feels like it's being beat with a club. Yeah, the club turned into a bat. Now I'm getting beat down to the ground. It was the Mack, now it's the Mack and the Marc combined, and we spell our name C-L-U-B time. What?
Back in the club, back in it, goddamn it, get it in an infinite.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it, baby, in the club. Gonna do it now. I can't even pretend I can rhyme like that. No damn way, no damn way. I sit and I just say to the old damn K. Yeah, I'm up inside the club like that with Harry Mack. You know it's the attack.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yes, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
good.
nice.
So good.
So nice.
Fuck. I can really relate to this one moment where Marc Rebillet was like, I can't even pretend I can rhyme like that, and he was like, no damn way, no damn way, so no cocaine. He just stopped saying words. Like whenever I try to practice freestyling, I end up having to do things like that because I just run out of, like, my brain. I don't know how a brain can compute as fast as Harry Mack's. How?
It is amazing.
It's insane. How to... Not only is he thinking of rhymes, he's thinking of other ways to use the word club. Too much heat in the club. My body feels like he's getting beat with a club.
That's great.
How is he thinking of that? Because he has to be thinking of these things whilst he's saying other things. Because he's never not rapping.
Yeah.
This is insane.
Yeah, it's kind of like play.
It's not like playing the piano.
Yeah, that's true.
What are you going to say? Because you've got to read a little bit ahead and your fingers sort of catch up and you kind of see what's coming next.
Yeah, like you're doing one thing while you're thinking ahead of the next thing.
That, it just requires such an insane level of... you've just got to assume you're going to make the rhymes perfectly. If you're thinking ahead, you're like, there's that bit where he goes, he is a club, she is a club, the only motherfucking thing I could be is a club. I am a club. You, like, while he's doing that kind of silliness, maybe during that kind of bit, he's thinking of the more clever rhymes coming later. But even so, like, it's actually insane. It's incredible. And I like that, whatever that weird clappy beat was really fun.
Yeah,
it was just so
really
clappy.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like seals slapping.
Yeah, or penguins.
Yeah, and you would use a club to beat both of those animals.
Yeah, for their blubber. Well, what would you give that song out of 24?
I'd give it blubber out of 24. How about you?
Yeah, I give it blubber out of 24 as well. It's so good.
Nice.
Fucking
If you want to
incredible.
hear more of me and Inti, you should check out Love Pill the Musical.
Way up! Don't
Get
forget
that
to
wherever
smash.
you get your podcasts.
Yeah, get that wherever you get our podcasts. Smash that like button. smash that bell button, hit that subscribe button, smash the rest of the keys on the keyboard button, and then smash the buttons on your coat. Because you don't need them because it's summer. Let that coat be open.
Let it be open.
Let it be open.